But first, breaking tonight, it's no deal. 400 of the nearly 600 locked out USW workers showed up here at the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers headquarters in Beaumont to vote on ExxonMobil's latest proposal. That vote, an overwhelming no. That means the workers will continue to be locked out. But what about the future of negotiations between the union and ExxonMobil? 12 News reporter Amelia White joins us live tonight to break down that vote. And Amelia, what's the latest?
Dage, you can see the message on these signs. I mean, one after another, making it very clear to vote no, and that's exactly what union members did tonight. 400 union members voted today, overwhelmingly rejecting ExxonMobil's latest offer. Union Rep Brian Gross tells me only members who paid dues were able to vote in this contract ratification. Now that the vote is in, he says it's back to the drawing board with ExxonMobil.
So we're gonna notify the company. We're gonna urge them to get back to the table, and let's get back in the lockout, and let's get back to the table and get a good deal.
Gross says their plan is to get a deal done by November 1st. ExxonMobil previously stated if there wasn't a ratified contract by November 1st, they'll start removing benefits. David Pregene has been employed with the company for more than 2 decades. Earlier, he told us he voted no because ExxonMobil's latest offer wasn't good enough.
We're just trying to get a fair contract and get back to work. We didn't even initiate the strike. The company locked us out. We were willing to go ahead and stay at work while the negotiations took place, but the company felt the need to lock us out. They wanted us to feel its hardships so that they can control us.
Gross says the latest offer attacks the union's core values, job security, seniority, and safety. So the lockout continues. Gross tells me that the strike fund benefits and the food pantry will still be available for those who need it during this time. I'm live in Beaumont. Amelia White, 12 News.
Thanks so much, Amelia. Now we're taking a look back at the last 6 months and the decisions that led more than 600 union workers to be off the job for so long. On January 11th, contract talks started between ExxonMobil and the union. The two parties didn't get anywhere between then and April 23rd. That's when a notice of a lockout was given. On May 1st, more than 600 union workers were officially locked out of the downtown Beaumont facility. Well, after 11 days off the job, the union sat down with the energy giant and the two tried to renegotiate a contract. It wasn't successful. By September 27th, the two had met 50 times with no resolution. Just 2 days later, on the 29th, according to a statement released by Exxon, they sent the union their latest offer. As the union worked through the terms with the company, a petition made the rounds to decertify the local chapter of the USW. Now, while the union works through that, the vote on Exxon's latest offer came up. And despite the back and forth between the two parties, one constant has been the workers on the picket line, pacing back and forth in front of the plant protesting the lockout. And it's a sight you'll continue to see. Stick with 12 News on air and online, and of course on our app, as we follow the very latest on the impact of today's vote as the lockout continues.